Well, hello everyone. I think if you've come across this video, it's because you're having a little problem with your Windows Kali or Windows Ubuntu dual boot system. Specifically, with GRUB no longer displaying the Windows boot option. This problem occurs more often than you might think, usually due to a Kali or Ubuntu update. I'm going to show you how to easily fix this issue with a few command lines. So let's get started. First, we'll obviously open a command terminal. There. And here, you're going to enter the command that appears on the screen. Sudo osprober. So this command will actually search for the operating systems present on the hard drive. So now, you enter your password. There. It found two operating systems for me, besides Kali, Windows and Ubuntu Linux. Normally, you won't have this line. I'm triple booting on my hard drive. I have Windows, Kali, and Ubuntu. There you go. But anyway, it's already a good sign when it detects all of that. It means the systems are indeed present on your hard drive. So now, we're going to run a command to update GRUB. So, it's the classic update. The command is sudo update GRUB. If you speak English, you'll understand it right away. We press enter and wait. There. Now, for many of you, this command will be enough to update GRUB and make it display the Windows option again. That's not the case for me. A line is missing that says, found Windows Boot Manager on plus the hard drive, and that line doesn't appear here. This will also be the case for quite a few of you, so we're going to do a few extra steps. Alright, so for that, we'll need to edit the GRUB file. The GRUB file. We'll use a text editor, specifically Nano, which is installed by default on Linux. So here we go. Sudo nano space /et/default/grub. You see, just as you see on the screen. And we run it. So now it's going to open the GRUB file for me. There. So now you see my cursor is here. Now, don't use your mouse. Here, you only use the arrow keys. Up, right, left. There you go. Down arrow. I go down. And I go to this line here. Here, I press enter to add a line. Then I go back up. I'm going to enter. Well, do a copy paste. You can see the text on the screen. Here I'm copying from my second screen, and now I'm going to paste. See. You do the same thing. And now, we're going to press Ctrl+O, then press enter. And then we press Ctrl+X. There, we're back in our command terminal. So, in principle, if you haven't made any mistakes, the GRUB file has been updated. Now, we're going to repeat what we did earlier. You see, the GRUB update that didn't work in my case. And we're going to run the exact same command again, which is sudo update GRUB. We run it and we'll see if it works. And the big change is this one. So, you will have this line. Found Windows Boot Manager on. This line that you didn't have during the previous step. And I also have this. Since as I'm triple booting, I also have this. Okay, now that we have this found Windows Boot Manager line, it means we've fixed the GRUB problem. and it will once again display the Windows option that we had lost before. We'll verify it immediately by running reboot. There. This will restart the computer and show us that GRUB now displays the Windows option. There you go. And as you can see, I now have my Windows option back, which will be the case for you and Ubuntu, since I am triple booting, so I can choose which system to load at start. See, it wasn't complicated, but without knowing the procedure, you can't just guess, can you? Hope this tutorial was helpful. If so, give the video a like, and if you enjoy my content, don't hesitate to follow me. Thanks for following this tutorial. Goodbye and see you soon.